DIY. Hello beauties! I'm so happy that you are here today. Welcome to my channel, Get Up. My name is Sulai, and today I'm finally going to share with you the DIY that I spoke about in my last video. I hope that I inspired you today to get up and do the DIY that I'm about to show you. Why? Because it's fun, it's easy to do. For some of you, it's not even going to cost you anything, and if you have zero artistic ability, it will still look amazing. So let's get to work. Now, before we get started, raise your hand if you saw the AMAs last week. Okay, so if you saw the AMAs, you probably saw Cardi B wearing Dolce & Gabbana, and she looked like this. Now, think of this as a little bit of an inspiration. If you go see Dolce & Gabbana, there's flowers everywhere, 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 everywhere. You also saw a lot of color, some metallics. Now, neon is one of the trends, and if you want to incorporate some color or some flowers into one of your outfits or one of your handbags, this is what we're going to do today, okay? And this is a great way of doing it because, for example, let's say you like the neon trend, but you don't feel like going out and buying a hot pink cashmere sweater. Well, you can find flowers and neon colors, group them together, and put them on the sweater. Okay, so here's what you do. My daughter, she doesn't use these anymore. And what I did was that I took, you see all these beautiful headbands with all these gorgeous flowers? Well, what I did is that I removed them, and it's super easy to do. Usually they have a felt backing, you just cut it and you pull it off. If it has a little bit of glue, it'll come right off. If you don't have kids, you don't have a daughter who's outgrown her headbands, or you yourself never bought headbands that were this embellished, well, you can always go to a craft store and you can go out there and buy a bunch of flowers. Now, what I would suggest to you is just find colors that make you feel good when you look at them. Now, if you're colorblind, sorry, I can't help you. But if you're not, look at the colors, find something that just inspires you. You have to see how you feel about them as you put them together. But I think the key here is not just to use like one flower. It's kind of sad, I don't know. It's really to group a couple of elements together that say something. Sorry, we're gonna need that. All right, so step one. The first thing you have to do is that you have to find a felt fabric. Now, of course, as I'm gonna do this DIY, there's no more felt fabric in all of my house. But luckily, if you don't have felt, or you have another thick kind of fabric, kind of like this, you can use that as well. So what I did is that I cut out a square of about 3 inches by 3 inches. Now, it's okay if you go a little bit bigger. You can go 4 by 4, and after you're done, you can cut out the excess because you want to make sure that it doesn't show, okay? That when you put your flowers on, you don't see like a piece of fabric, sticking out from the side, kind of like this, like, hey, oops, I did a mistake. No, you don't want that. So you cut it so that it's small and it doesn't show, okay? Now, I'm not done yet. I'm gonna add yet another flower to this. And another thing that you wanna consider also is that the fabric that goes in the back should be as close as possible to the color of whatever it is that you're gonna apply it on, okay? So if I was gonna put this on something that's black, well, my fabric would be black. I've decided that I'm actually gonna put it on a really light, creamy sweater. So I've chosen this color, okay? Okay, so I have one flower left. I'm just gonna do my knot. Now, I remember my grandmother, who lived to be 95 years old. I remember when she was like 80, she was still threading needles and sewing without glasses. Anyhow, she was amazing. So I'm gonna take my last flower, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna attach it to this little corner that's left. And I'm also going to, with a really small stitch, I'm gonna attach these petals of the flowers that are gonna be adjacent to it, just to make sure there's no gaps, because you don't wanna see the fabric. You really just wanna see a nice cluster of flowers, okay? Please, if you're really meticulous, do not laugh at my stitches, okay? This is the way I do it. I'm sure a lot of you will do a much better job than I will. Now this is where I'm gonna go in between these flowers, and I'm just gonna do a little tiny stitch in order to make sure that there's no gaps, we don't see the fabric. That's the key here. So that's it, pretty much finished. Just cut off all the extra. And this is it. So here's one of the examples. This is a red suede jacket, if I was to put it there. What do you guys think? Here it is on a navy blue sweater. Here it is on the cream colored sweater. So I promised you guys that I would show you what it would look like on a purse. So here's the purse before, and imagine if this is on it. Isn't that cute? Now, here's an example of a simple black purse. Imagine you have a cute little black dress, black heels, and you're carrying this. What do you think? And if you want more color, well, here I have this turquoise leather bag. Check this out. Isn't that adorable? So you can hot glue it, you can get it sewn. The possibilities are endless. So I hope that you guys go out and you try this. And it would make me super happy if you guys could actually share some of the pictures of the projects that you guys did. Let me know which ones were your favorites. Next, I'll be sharing with you my ideas for some really cool Halloween costumes that you could do at home without having to spend too much. And thank you for watching. Love you guys.